So I have three members of Richmond County. I've got Leo here on my left. I've got Ben with me as well, and Coach Hal. So, Coach, I'm going to start with you. The real big story here is that with 4 games to go, you guys are now 7 points up, 33-26. You guys have a job to do for promotion. How are we feeling after a result against the team that's second in the table?
This made up for the last 2 games. I was telling the guys, listen, we lost the last 2, 1-0, close battles. I said, we win today, that makes up for everything. Now, I think the magic number is probably 5 points for us. Put ourselves in a great spot. The boys, that first half of football we played was probably the best first half I've seen in I don't know how many seasons we've been playing, but that was tactically and just in terms of keeping the ball, possession, chances, that was a beautiful first half to watch. Second half, we had to dig down, and credit to Zoom, man. Even with 10 men, they got in a few times into our box, but listen, we didn't expect them to, even when it was 2-0 down, we know they're going to fight back. They were on our tails for first, and gave ourselves a little more breathing room now going into the final 4 games.
Yeah, so Ben, I'll come to you next. Second, the goal, second, the game for you, and the assist to set up the third. What were you feeling kind of with your goal? What did it look like? And then even with your assist as well, what were you doing offensively?
I mean, I was just trying to make the runs in behind and find the space. And once I get into space, I know what I can do. And it was, all me from there.
Yeah, you guys obviously
And he came from their team.
Yeah, that was gonna be my second question. I want to get Leo involved here. You guys had beaten them early on in the season 2-0. There were a couple of you in the center with some different tactics today, with a different personnel, different lineup. What was your job and really the job of the midfield, and how you guys controlled the game?
Honestly, all week we've been preparing to control the middle. That's a change that Coach Hal made basically the beginning of the week right after the Sanjak game. He said we're going to stick together in the middle, keep the ball, move it, and I think that's what we did, and it actually worked out for us pretty well.
And so with 4 games remaining, what's kind of the mindset for this week? What are you guys feeling game by game? I know you guys don't want to get too excited. Just how you're feeling with this, especially a big result over the team that's in second in the table.
Yeah, no, credit to Zoom too. They came out and fought hard, even with, like Coach said, with a man down. But at last stretch of the season, we just got to play game by game, keep our grind going and try to get every result we can.
Yeah, Ben, I'll come back this way. So as Coach mentioned, you're former Zoom Schneider member. What's it been like for you since you've joined Richmond, and what's it like playing against your former team?
Since joining Richmond, it's been fun. I mean, I'm back in Staten Island. I grew up here, so I'm playing with everyone I know, and all respect to Zoom. I love playing with them. I played with their EPSL, and I had a blast with them too. But I knew it was time to come home and play with the boys I knew and loved, and yeah. So
happy to have them.
Yeah, no, it helps when you have 2 goal contributions in the game. Okay, last one here, Coach. What can you say about your team's performance? A couple guys up from the reserves, maybe not your full starting 11 of usual, but as you mentioned in your first answer, just the guys came to play.
Yeah, basically, I told the guys, next man up. We were missing our starting center backs. We were missing fullback. We were missing some strikers. Some other. Basically, we switched even in the second half. You saw there were guys playing out of position, but we just dug down and just dug in for those 3 points. They said once we go ahead, put the foot on the throat in the second half. And for the most part, we did it. The red card, that second yellow, which was a good foul by them. Still, it would have probably been a goal for us. But that red card did help us, get back that larger control in the game. But listen, I'm happy to the boys. These 2 guys are new to the team in the spring. We had a few other additions. They declined to be interviewed in their first game on the team, but they also helped. They were great in advanced midfield roles. And listen, props to the team. The defense holding it down. Hermes came back. It's been a tough, spell for him. He was our first team goalie for a few years. Then he's been on the second team for a couple games now in the spring, but came up, played well, and that's it. We just go up. Next man up. That's how, we can't do anything else. So next week, whoever I'm not even sure who we're playing, but go for 3 points again. Try to end the season early.
Okay, yes.